Now let's implement update and delete methods and endpoints. And first of all, I will start with implementing the policy for update, right? And firstly, for view any, it's always will return true because it's public for everyone can access to this endpoint, and also the same for view for showing single items. And here inside update, I will use the same as create, right? With one small change here for item, right? And I will copy it. And here I want to check is the current authenticated user is the owner of that restaurant, and also the category belongs to that restaurant, and also the item category is the same of that category, right? So I will say item category is category. And now let's use it inside the update endpoint. This authorize update item class, and I will also pass the parameters here. Let's check the order, restaurant, category, and item. And I will say restaurant, category, and item. And now let's implement the update request. It will return true. Here also I will say name, required, price. Here also price, required, greater than or equal 0. And for description, it will be sometimes as a string. And also here I will say item update request validated, and return success operation like this here with item. Now let's create the root, and here using put, I don't think we need these dashes here. And for put I will use the update method, and it must have the authentication middleware. Open our Postman and our database here. For example, I want to update the item here 15 slash item slash 15 for category 19 inside restaurant 32. Open our server, PHP artisan serve, and the body here we must add price also, name, updated item name. For price it will be 2.5, and it has been updated successfully. Let's for example try for not correct one, 31. Here 31 not authorized because the current authenticated user is not that owner. Let's try also with fake or wrong category. For example, this 20 category doesn't belong to this 32 ID or item ID, restaurant ID, sorry. Also not authorized. Great. And let's try an item that doesn't belong to that category. Here items, for example 10, and works perfectly, right? Now let's recheck it again. As we can see, it's updated, and also price has been updated successfully. And also let's try to change the description. Try it now, for example, and for ID 15, and update it successfully, right? That's great. Check and has been changed. Let's implement the delete endpoint, and also I will set it here the same policy for delete, right? Delete here, and I will say return the same logic here, and use the same thing here also. delete, same parameters here. That's great. And instead of update, it will be delete. And first I want to delete images like what we did in category controller in destroy endpoint. I will delete the images if exists, and I will pass item and item, right? And same operation, return success operation, and without item because it has been deleted. Let's add the root, delete here, and also use destroy endpoint, destroy, and I will use the same root for delete also. Has been deleted successfully. Check our database, it has been disappeared. That's great. Now let's check the or add change image endpoint. You can pause the video and do the same what we did here in category and restaurant controllers. You can just copy paste them and try it yourself, then you can continue the video. So I will take it, copy from here and paste here also, right? And I will call change image class. I will add here the same update policy inside the change here item. I will add item here, so call the data type item, and I want to change the image for item inside items table, and the same thing here for delete, right? This one also adding item using item model here, not category, right? Now let's create the endpoints for that, same like it here, and instead of slash category I will say slash item and use item controller. Firstly, let's add an image to item using a change endpoint. So I will say here slash item 32, and let's check this 14. Category also will be 19, right? 19 and slash item slash 14, and let's add an image here using change image endpoint, same image for example. Let's check the images table. It has image, by the way, here in our browser. Let's check it. Items, this one starts with is, so it must be deleted and new one must be replaced. It's actually the same image, so let's try it, no problem. Success operation, new image has been created, right? And also it must be updated here, works successfully. Let's try to delete the image. I will say 32 and the category 19 slash item slash 14, delete the image, and the image has been deleted successfully from database and also from the file system here, right? Let's, for example, try again the change endpoint to add image. So now it has no images. If we send a request again, it has a new image has been added here, right? And also in the database it has been added also. So here is quickly update and delete items. See you next video.